Yo, it's your boy Obley. This is What If Naruto had Yin-Yang release. And with that being said, subscribe to this channel if you're new. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So, you're legally obligated to subscribe as soon as you press on a video. But with that being said, let's get into it.
What you doing out in dick? Slick talker since a jet. Wintertime, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school. Winter one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, jogging mid. I'm lit. What you doing out in dick? I swear. Slick talker since a jet. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm the truth like Ron. Killing. Sipping lean and saying one. I did it. I taught myself to finesse. For real. I taught myself how to judge. For real. Being broke was no fun. No way. Winter time, all the time. Winter time, all the time.
Naruto was born with just enough chakra to keep him alive for the next 3 years of his life. By this point in time, Naruto is already 9, and he's actually pretty good at being a ninja. He was assigned to a ninja team with the older kids, because he was just actual prodigy. He just didn't have long to live. So pretty much Naruto, he would actually get a mission, and it was a B rank mission. And on this mission, Naruto would actually die due to his health concerns in a deadly battle, having to save a teammate. He had to take the biggest hit. So Naruto, due to his health concerns, made him a lot later to the mission. So if let's just say if it was a mission in the land of waves, it would have to be like how Naruto slept for a very long time, then came back to the mission where everybody else is fighting. That's kind of what happened, but Naruto was way too slow and he was way too ill to actually get there in time. So he was left behind. And Naruto kind of hated that, so he went over there and he just sees his teammates getting bodied, and so does his sensei. His sensei's dead, and there's only one more teammate to survive, and yeah, Naruto, he would take this one shot, but no matter what, the teammate was gonna die due to him just taking so much damage over the last hour. So pretty much Naruto would die, and we time skip to the point where Naruto would, instead of just going to heaven or something, Naruto would be in limbo. He would look around the space between hell and heaven. He was like, what the fuck is going on here? And he would see the Sage of Six Paths. As Naruto would pretty much walk towards him, he would ask him his name, and he would answer with Hagurama Otsutsuki. And he would tell him a story. He would tell him the story of his two sons and how they were reincarnated as Hashirama and Madara, and they weren't fucking with each other after pretty much a period of time. And you're the fucking third reincarnation of my son, and I'm gonna have to keep you alive just in case, if you can pretty much break the curse of fucking hatred or something like that, because these niggas don't end up always being friendly towards each other. Like Madara and Hashirama was not friendly towards each other. Just like how Indra and Ashura, after this Sage of Six Paths started giving the other one more power, they weren't friendly towards each other. And Madara did not like that Hashirama had so much power in the Hidden Leaf, even though he founded the Hidden Leaf with him. So it just wasn't fair to Madara that he was getting no recognition. He wasn't gonna ever become a Hokage because, the Senju had way too much privilege in the Leaf Village. So Madara just dipped off, and he's seeing if Naruto can fucking break the curse of fucking hatred and shit between, Ninja and Ashura's reincarnation. So pretty much, it is what it is. Naruto will be charged with a bunch of chakra. He would be charged with so much chakra that he would not only gain Yin-Yang release, but the Rinnegan itself. As Naruto would spend the next 3 years training with Hagoromo Otsutsuki. As he has like so much fucking chakra right now, and he's even gained the trust of the Nine Tails ever since he got charged with all that chakra. Because the Nine Tails, he sees Hagoromo like Hagoromo basically adopted this man's Naruto. Like, yeah, that's kind of how it is. And since Kurama was made by Hagoromo, the Sage of Six Paths, he was like, oh yeah, okay, so Naruto's a good person. That's all fine. He won't fucking genjutsu me and use me to just destroy a Leaf Village. So pretty much, Naruto would train with Kurama, and fucking Hagoromo to use his Rinnegan abilities. And the first one he obviously uses is fucking Shinra Tensei and Bancho Tenin, the ability to push and pull. So pretty much, you can also learn like the chakra draining thing. And it won't be like that useful for him because he has the Nine Tails chakra and the fucking Hagoromo's chakra. So he has so much chakra plus his that even if he does use like a whole bunch of Hagoromo's chakra, it won't take anything out of him because it's Hagoromo's chakra. All of Naruto's chakra is pretty much keeping him alive, so he can't even access any of his chakra, any of his own chakra. So pretty much, Naruto pretty much had like chakra cancer, basically. So yeah, Naruto, he would train with that shit, and so Naruto, after his 3 years of training, learning all 5 chakra natures, learning how to use 3 Rinnegan abilities, and fucking just being a fucking god, plus Yin-Yang release fucking training. So with Yin-Yang release, it can give him the abilities of using the chakra rods that the Sage of Six Paths be using, like Sage of Six Paths Madara be using. Pretty much the truth seeking orbs, so he can pretty much use that and turn them into different weapons. So yeah, like his main weapons are gonna be the truth seeking orbs just turning into different weapons. And Naruto would also be trained to use fucking like swords, shields and shit, fucking like axes and stuff, like bruh. Yeah, but Naruto, he would be sent back to, Earth, and Naruto would wake up in a hospital. As Naruto would wake up in a hospital, being on life support, as he remembers what Hagoromo said to him right before he was sent back, that, he's going to be able to do a lot of great things with the powers that he achieved over the last 3 years. But if he doesn't go back to Earth and his soul doesn't reach his body, he's going to die. So pretty much, there was a time limit on whether his body was gonna, be deceased because he was on life support. He was supposed to be dying in like the next 3 days or so. So yeah, Naruto could only pretty much, he was like in a coma for anybody else outside of Naruto. Like anybody from looking from the inside out, they would think that he's in a coma. So he would like have like a coma type state, but his soul has just left his body. And without going back in there after 3 years, he's pretty much going to die. Like, it would just render the whole body useless, so it would just fucking decay itself. So Naruto would go back to his body, and within a couple of days, he would learn to walk again. Because, it's not gonna... For Naruto, it wouldn't be that hard to put one foot in front of the other and continuously do that. So Naruto, no, he was just grinding walking because he already has all the skills to become a ninja. So Naruto would pretty much, just be walking into this, random village, and he would just, it would actually be a village close to like a fucking, the mission that he had 3 years ago, which, after he got, one-shotted and fell off a bridge into a river, which it was not the land of waves, okay? It wasn't. I just make an analogy. But pretty much, he would just, make it. He would just, like, fall into a river, and he would pretty much get washed up on the shore of, like, a fisherman that would bring him to, like, an hospital or something. So, yeah, Naruto, that's how he got there. And Naruto, he was just walking through this village. And, yeah. So, pretty much, he would just be walking through this village, and he would see, maps for sale. And, yeah, Naruto would just, put the remaining money the remaining money that he had in his pocket on the counter and said he would like to get a map from this village to the Leaf Village. As, they was like, oh, okay, I guess there's this kid going somewhere. It's pretty far. Sure don't need like a fisherman to bring you there on a boat, because there's mostly just water, there's barely any land. And, yeah, pretty much Naruto, he would say he's fine, as he would summon the True-Seeking Orbs and have like a hoverboard type shit. So yeah, Naruto, he would take the map and he would pretty much, hoverboard all the way up until he would just hoverboard to the Leaf Village. That would be like 10 minutes or so, and it was like a really long distance. So yeah, Naruto, he would pretty much just fly above the Leaf Village and just jump down, and he would actually, land right next to this Ichiraki ramen place, which he has never been in this one because, due to the health concerns. He's either been in the hospital or literally training. He never had that type of shit. So yeah, Naruto feeling like, okay, I can go for that, I have enough money. So pretty much, he just decides to, have some, and it's the best thing he ever had. And Naruto decides to go, just look at the village. He would do that thing that he did in Shippuden, just like climb up that big ass, fucking like tower type thing, and just pretty much just look at the village and reminisce about how it looks exactly the same from what he remembered. And since Naruto was pretty much back to a health of a regular person, not somebody who was gonna die, so he was just gonna, he kind of just jumps off of there and he just goes to the academy. Mind you that Naruto is still 12 because, yeah, it was a 3-year time skip. So Naruto, he's lost his headband, he lost all that shit. Like, he barely even remembers that he, fucking died. He just remembers that he just appeared in the hospital, not in the Leaf Village. So he doesn't even remember that he became a ninja. So, he still wants to become a ninja all over again. And Naruto is not recognizable. He has white hair due to, him having the fucking, chakra being sealed into him. Plus, the Rinnegan. And plus, he's just taller and just built different. So, yeah. Naruto would get to the classes, and it would just be, he would just fill in for Naruto. They was like, who the fuck is this kid? And Naruto would ask that question, and Naruto would say he's Naruto Uzumaki. He was like, bro, that nigga died like 30 years ago. So pretty much, it was like, oh, no, I'm not dead. I actually did die, but I got health back to health. So pretty much, he pretty much explained that he after he supposedly died, he appeared in the hospital after 3 years, and yeah, blah 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 blah. He's alive, and yeah, he got the Rinnegan down, and only Aruka really knows. Like, he only knows the myth of the Rinnegan. He don't know nothing about it. But the kids don't know anything. They just know that he has a weird pattern on his eyes with purple instead of blue. So pretty much, Naruto, he would sit down and he would wait for his turn to do the fucking test that he did years ago again. And he would just do it again. And he would make like 5 shadow clones. Like more than anybody else could. And yeah. They would be amazed at his power, but Sasuke is definitely going to be salty at his power because Sasuke, he already knew that Naruto was stronger than him. So when Naruto left to become a ninja, all the attention went to Sasuke. Like, they were kind of sharing attention, but now that Naruto's like back and he's stronger than before, Sasuke a little bit salty. But we ain't gonna act like Sasuke ain't got no power, bro. Like, he's gotten stronger. He's gotten stronger. I'm gonna give Sasuke, like, bro, he can use lightning release, fire, and earth release. I'm giving him earth release too. So pretty much, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, Naruto, he would just do it, and it would just be pretty much nothing for him. The substitution too, he would get his headband, and he would be assigned to Team 7, and everything would go as per normal all the way up until they would get to the rooftop. And Naruto, secretly, one of his dreams would become exactly like the Sage of Six Paths, just become like the next Sage of Six Paths. But no, he would say he wants to become like the best Hokage of all time. Plus, you have to be like the best ninja to become the best Hokage. He wants to become even better than the 4th.